And we have Sufyan from India.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Salamullah wa barakatuh.
Sheikh, I'm your big fan. May Allah bless you, Sheikh.
Ameen, Jazakallah khair. May Allah promote you to an air conditioner.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sheikh, I don't think you would have got a question like this before, but it's also like a bit funny. Basically, if a husband finds his wife too attractive, and if she's around, he's always distracted. He can't focus on his work and get his tasks done. Is it permissible to ask his wife to cover up?
No, it's not. He should man up and ask Allah Azza wa Jal to grant him the ability to be grateful and thankful and show his gratitude to Allah Azza wa Jal. What kind of a person would have a gorgeous wife and ask her to cover up? And what kind of a man who would be distracted by the beauty of his wife after a week? Come on, give me a break. This is not a funny question. This is a mental illness with such a person who is distracted by the beauty of his wife. Instead of enjoying what Allah made halal for him and making the best of every minute with such a wife and showing his gratitude to Allah, he wants to cover her up. What about if he finds money in his bank account after years of saving? Wouldn't that distract him as well? I can send you my bank account if you want to not be distracted. This is not logical nor normal.
What I understand of the question is that in schools they teach it that gender is up to you, what you believe you are, a male, female, or in between. So
I'm a bird. Here you drive good, mashallah. Malaysian people are very nice, very easygoing. In Saudi, mashallah, when I get in my car, I put my helmet. And I become a different person. I became very aggressive. And when we drive, if someone cuts over me, he made a mistake, I will follow him until Mecca. Just to cut over him. Seriously. This is how we feel and how we drive. Why? So many times someone does something wrong to you. Islam tells you, you may do the same thing wrong back to him or pardon him. And it's best you pardon him. People overreact. So instead of balancing their reaction, we have men divorcing their wives. Why? I divorced my wife yesterday, Sheikh. Can I reconcile? They come to me, said, why did you divorce her? Well, Sheikh, she prepared the food and the salt was too much. He said, okay. Then what? Said, I told her 6 times, don't put so much salt, and she doesn't listen. I divorced her. This is like having a mosquito without Zika. Having a mosquito on your hand and you bring a cannon. Boom. A brother says, if a man tells his wife to keep fit and clean, to lose weight and belly fat, and what advice would you give to both the man and the woman? So my advice to the man, try to be diplomatic with your wife. Hit the gym first and lead by example. Look in the mirror, ya akhi. MashaAllah, do you think you are? Arnold Schwarzenegger? Mr. Universe? If you want Miss Universe, you have to be Mr. Olympia. So you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. You can't demand your wife to be something when you yourself are not even as close.
I wanted to know, how are we allowed to greet non-Muslims like before they greet us?
Okay, so greeting in Islam usually refers to Assalamu alaikum. This is the greeting in Islam. To begin a non-Muslim with Assalamu alaikum is totally prohibited. Totally, full stop. And if there was a Muslim and a Christian in the same place, I would say Assalamu alaikum, intending the Muslim, not the Kafir. But greeting in other forms. So I go to the company, my company, I go to the office and I see my subordinate, my colleague, my supervisor, and I say, hey, good morning, what's cooking? Good looking? No problem. This is a permissible greeting. Good morning, how are you? Hi, good day, no problem. The haram thing to initiate is saying, Assalamu alaikum.
Or that high feeling. So basically he's asking if medical marijuana is permissible.
I think we have to try it first.